keys in my hand. I can never understand how never land from a breakup. No.
Here we go.
So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. We've got Luka Doncic. LeBron James is out there with Durant. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's SGA in at the point. Now here's Embiid. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist.
Developing the catch-and-shoot jumper. Giannis has done a nice job with that.
Jokic with the screen on Halliburton. Shoots the 3. And KD, good for 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lillard misses. And so Doncic will bring it up for the West. Durant with a wide-open look. And the 3 off target. Halliburton in the corner. Here's the 3. And James pulls it down. Gilgeous-Alexander against Tatum. Embiid with the steal. Left side, Halliburton. Pass to Tatum. Back to Halliburton. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Halliburton. And it's Doncic missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Good on the bucket.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Tatum down low. KD's on him. Halliburton outside. Pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. LeBron outside. Good D by Embiid.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. The West grabs the miss.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
SGA kicks to Doncic. No good on the triple. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the East. Tatum dishes to Embiid. Tatum passes to Halliburton. Now Embiid. This one for 3. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And some changes here for the East. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Brown comes in for Jason Tatum. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Lillard. Then for the West All-Stars, Anthony Davis, he's checked in for James. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Kevin Durant. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And here are the East All-Stars now. Pass to Adebayo. Halliburton outside. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Mitchell. And another miss by the East. The West trails by 5. Jokic kicks to Doncic. Some nice passing here by the West. Floats it up for Jokic and taken away by Brown. There's 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Embiid from outside. West All-Stars with the rebound. Doncic finds Curry. Back to Doncic. The West again cannot hit.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here's Halliburton. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Can't hit that one. And so the first quarter is in the books. East All-Stars ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Yeah.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. Anthony Davis is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Curry. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. The West trails by 5. Here's Booker. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And showing off a little with the handles there. Man, is Booker fun to watch.
Adebayo passes to Mitchell. Curry with the steal. To the paint. Booker in the corner. Lets it go with the 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Booker's got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the East. Floats one up. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Lillard's checked in for the East. Durant's checked in for the West. Here's Brown. No scoring in this one. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And it's Curry with the rebound. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, it's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all that stuff, but it'll still work. Back to you, Kevin.
You got it, trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now, Booker, after the missed three from Damian Lillard. Booker the pass to Jokic. Durant in the corner. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Down pitch to Embiid. No good from outside. Embiid's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Here's Jokic. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
Have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Inside, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry, pushing it up. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Looking over the floor. It's Curry outside. Everything's within Curry's range. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for the West All-Stars?
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them. The East with some changes. Antetokounmpo comes in for Joel Embiid. Halliburton subbed in for Mitchell. The West All-Stars also changing it up, and Anthony Davis is checked in for Jokic. Luka Doncic comes in for Devin Booker, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Stephen Curry. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Halliburton for 3, hands it from downtown. Halliburton's got 6.
One of the things you love about Halliburton is his feel for and understanding of the game. He just has a sense of knowing where to be at the offensive end.
And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Davis puts it down with authority, and his team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Now Halliburton. He's got 6. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Now here's Doncic. That 3 off the mark.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Here's SGA. Still yet to score. The shot's good. And the West leads by 4.
As the classic combo guard, Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Now, here's Adebayo. Pass to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Off target with his 3. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. They're on a 14-5 run. SGA with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Brown outside. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Back to Brown. Over in the corner, Lillard. Drills it from outside.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Durant using his length inside. Durant.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And stolen by Leonard. Some solid defense from Brown. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. West All-Stars lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Big moves, all we make is big moves. Leave clues, so your work can copy too. I do whatever the fuck I wanna do. I knew if I took this path, my haters like them all, that's fuck them all to death. Watch out, come forward, they think I'm Manny Fresh. Real big, I'm a fucking prob, they finna pay respect. Everything come with calls if they ain't finna set. She don't know what we got in law, she try and intercept. How can I get involved if she don't come correct? Snake niggas, we chop them off if they don't pay their debts. I do not pick up calls, you gotta send a text, my nigga.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Tyrese Halliburton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Joel Embiid out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Tatum. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. And here's SGA. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. SGA finds Durant, and that comes off the assist by SGA. That's 7 points for KD. Lillard looking around, and here's Tatum for 3. And another 3 from the East.
You got to D up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
LeBron outside. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Just 5 to shoot. No coverage that time. KD's got 9.
Obviously, the defense has its eyes on Durant with the ball, so he cleverly uses the pick and roll to create some space.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Embiid, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Lillard misses.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Doncic with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot, no good. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. In the corner, Tatum with it. A putback, and Embiid is right there.
Embiid knows how to bully his way into position for the putback.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Durant. Back to SGA. The 9-foot shot. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 6 points for him. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The East trail by 3. And Lillard kicks to Halliburton. Over in the corner, onto Kumbo. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Jokic rising up.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Outside Tatum. It's Kumbo on the wing. And another miss by the East.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shot from 16. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 7 now for the West All-Stars. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Embiid. Nobody near Lillard. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Lillard's got 6.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Gilgeous-Alexander muscles it in.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. Mitchell, he's checked in for Lillard. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Leonard's checked in. The West All-Stars on D. 6-point lead. There's 1:26 left to play here in the third. 5 to shoot. Here's Embiid. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the West. LeBron passes to Leonard. Leonard chewing him up inside.
Skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confident scorer.
Halliburton kicks to Giannis. Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's stolen by SGA. For the finish, and Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Tatum, that's for 2, drills the leaner. Tatum's got 8 points in the quarter.
Good to see Tatum square himself up and knock down those pull-up jumpers. When he does that, unguardable.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. And it's Doncic missing. And so onto Kumbo looking over it. And it's off from 3-point range. To the middle. Leonard with no one around. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the West All-Stars up by 8. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The East trail by 8 on the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Stephen Curry. Durant is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Doncic in at the 2-guard position. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. Now, here's Banchero to the inside. Here's Adebayo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Davis.
And Bam invites so much contact inside. That's how he earns that trip to the line.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the West All-Stars?
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
The first one falls.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
That one is no good. The West leading by 7. Doncic outside. Davis with a screen on Lillard. Curry dishes to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Outside, KD. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the East All-Star.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Doncic against Halliburton. Brown deciding where to go with it. Lillard fires away from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Lillard. And it's Leonard missing. The East trail by 7. Halliburton outside. Up top, Adebayo. Over Davis. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Halliburton.
Tough shot from Bam, but man, he is so capable of knocking down that mid-range.
Outside Leonard. Outside Curry. Doncic outside. The West again cannot hit.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Lillard outside. And Davis pulls it down. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the West. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Doncic passes to Davis. Durant for 3. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. Over in the corner, Brown. From outside, off the mark. The West leading by 5. KD finds Doncic. They need this one. The West again cannot hit. And the East has possession. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And Caro outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The West leading by 5. Durant! Oh, the silky smooth 3 from KD.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away.
Status can never wear it out. When they might cop me a paddock and never wear it out. What is you talking about? What's up with you though? Catch me in your city, they might book me for a show. Sickness, if you're needy, I might be your antidote. Money, what's up with you? What's up with them cookies? What's up with you? I know you know just what I'm talking about. You know I love you when you run your mouth. I know you love me when
And the East with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Antetokounmpo comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Tatum in for Jaylen Brown. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jokic, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. LeBron comes in for Leonard. And SGA subbed in for Curry. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Allie, thank you so much. Doncic, here's Durant. Now Doncic. The three doesn't go.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Inside, onto the Kumbo, automatic.
You know, Giannis has a really good basketball IQ, so he recognizes that taking and making mid-range jumpers is going to help keep the defense honest when they're guarding.
Durant, and that one is good.
Did you see that? Crossed the defender up and left him grasping at air.
And then exploded to the bucket for the finish. That was just an outstanding play from start to finish.
Now here's Embiid. Tatum outside. Beyond the arc. Good! Tatum with the contested three.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Ah, it's good!
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
Now onto the Kumbo. James whips down the rebound. The West leading by 7. SGA surveying the defense. LeBron against Giannis. Durant. Jokic. Layup, no good.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over. Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. Who's shot?
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Boy, those were big free throws right there. It's exactly how you want to close out a game.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They're behind by 7.
I'm rolling OG. Y'all man ain't with me.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it down. The West All-Stars with the ball. James sets the screen for Doncic. Buries the deep ball.
Boy, what a high-arcing shot from Doncic. Seemed like that one was never going to get to the rim after it left his hands.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.